This is TVA by Jenna, a podcast about entertainment issues brought to you by darkcrazy.com.
TVA My Dinner. My name is Sean. I'm standing here with Brooks and Greg. Andrew is filming here at the Georgia Guidestones. In Elberton,
Georgia.
The granite capital.
My part of this adventure began the night before on Tybee Island. I went there to see my parents and watch the fireworks for the annual Pirate Festival. Due to some kind of malfunction in their timer, they shot off about 50 fireworks all at once, then shut the whole thing down. That's 7 seconds of pure awesome, folks. Then I was up at 3:30 the next morning and on my way to Atlanta.
She fell in love in the first place. All the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise and we never come.
It's a long, boring drive. I met with the team for breakfast at the Cracker Barrel, a chain restaurant that specializes in country cooking and has its own Southern-style gift shop.
We're getting the whole experience. Especially if you get an adventure hat.
Genuine Toby Keith merchandise.
Awesome.
Man. I will not buy that.
That hat is built Ford tough. Good look.
Do I look good?
I think you've got this whole half beard thing going on. You need to figure something that complements that. You've already got a much tougher look than I'm accustomed to. I don't think that's going to work. That is a lady hat. Well, look, that's a good hat for if you're looking to put a boot in someone's ass. Yeah. That's the Toby Keith way.
You do some shit kicking.
Exactly. It's good for that. There's a nice purse.
Buck Owens.
Take a look at that.
I got Buck Owens on my Pandora thing. It's like,
What?
how nerdy is that?
And finally, we were on our way. The creation of the Georgia Guidestones was commissioned in 1979 by an anonymous benefactor calling himself R.C. Christian. Christian designed the Guidestones after traveling abroad and developing an affinity for old world monuments like Stonehenge. Feeling that Stonehenge lacked a message for humanity, Christian wrote a series of suggestions for society to improve itself. According to the lore, Christian represented a small group of concerned citizens, all anonymous, who hoped these suggestions would help the world rebuild itself after society's inevitable collapse.
I like how people are always doing this sort of thing in Georgia. I don't know what it is.
It does seem very strange. I actually kind of think that Georgia would be the last place I would build something like this. As many, conservative folk that are around, you would think that, this thing would constantly be in danger of being vandalized or something by just the local redneck population.
Yeah, by the preacher who apparently said it was for devil worshippers and sun worshippers on the day they dedicated it. He actually showed up to the ground opening just to say, "You're all going to hell!
I'm going!
This thing is evil!" You gotta have one guy just go, "Evil!"
Okay. Right.
Thank you. Well, we are well on our way to visiting the Georgia Guidestones.
Tell him who was on the voyage. Me and Sean in this car, but there's another car somewhere way behind us, I'm sure. Or Brooks and Melissa and Andrew, who have been on episodes of TV Ate My Dinner.
Yeah, Greg and I are in the second car.
The fun car.
We're in the one that's, as far as we know, actually on the way. We may have lost Brooks and them already, or they could be way ahead of us. We don't know. We get separated at the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, that wasn't Brooks.
They're like, why the hell are those idiots filming us? Like, hey! Whoops. I guess something is rustic.
Yeah, you need some transportation.
We had to show you the kind of territory that we're traveling into. Deep into Jesus country. Gold Mine Cafe. Yeah, there they are.
We're gonna go down this road for like 10 miles.
Uh-huh.
And basically, it just keeps changing names, but you keep going straight. And so we're going to pass through Royston, and then, I don't know, just follow us. It's fine. Because this is the directions.
Old abandoned. There's like a whole train along these tracks just sitting here.
Obviously for a long time. Grass and vegetation growing up around.
Yeah, just old rusted train cars. For miles and miles and miles. That's another good old South country thing you might run into. Old abandoned train tracks.